Hi there, welcome back to American Lingo Academy. I'm Luna, and today we're going to learn another 10 common idioms, phrases, and sentences that native English speakers use every single day. These are expressions you'll hear in conversations, at work, with friends, and in everyday situations. All right, let's get started. Number 1. It's meant to be. This is an idiom. It means that something is destined or supposed to happen. When we say it's meant to be, we believe that things happen for a reason, and they're part of a bigger plan. You use this when something works out naturally or feels like it was always going to happen. For example, imagine you apply for a job and you don't get it. You feel disappointed at first. Then a week later, you get an even better job offer with higher pay and better benefits. You might say, I guess I didn't get that first job because this one was meant to be. It feels like everything happened for a good reason. Here's another one. Let's say your friend meets someone special at a coffee shop by complete accident. They fall in love really quickly and everything feels perfect. You could tell them, you two are perfect together. It's meant to be. You're saying that their relationship feels natural and right, like fate brought them together. Number 2. Knock on wood. This is an idiom. We use this phrase when we talk about something good in our life, and we don't want to jinx it or make it go away. It's like a little superstition that many Americans believe in. After you say something positive, you say knock on wood. And sometimes people actually knock on a wooden surface with their knuckles. For example, you're talking to a coworker and they ask if you've been sick this year. You say, no, I've been really healthy all year, knock on wood. You're hoping that by saying this, you'll stay healthy and not get sick soon. Here's another one. Maybe your car has been running great with no problems at all. Your friend asks how your car is doing. You reply, it's been working perfectly for 2 years now, knock on wood. You're expressing that you hope it continues to run well. Number 3. I jumped the gun. This is an idiom. It means you did something too early or too soon, before the right time. The phrase comes from races, where if someone starts running before the starting gun goes off, they jumped the gun. We use it when we act too quickly without waiting. For example, you see a coat on sale online and you buy it immediately because you're excited. But then the next day, the price drops even more for a bigger sale. You tell your friend, I jumped the gun. I should have waited another day to buy it. You acted too fast and didn't get the best deal. Here's another one. Imagine you tell your family you got a promotion at work and everyone congratulates you. But then your boss says they need to confirm it with upper management first. You realize you announced it too soon. You say to your family, I think I jumped the gun. It's not official yet. Number 4. Let the chips fall where they may. This is an idiom. It means to let things happen naturally without trying to control the outcome. You accept whatever happens, good or bad. It's about being okay with uncertainty and not worrying too much about the results. For example, you're starting a new business and you're nervous about whether it will succeed or fail. Your friend gives you advice and says, just do your best work and let the chips fall where they may. They're telling you to focus on what you can control and accept whatever happens next. Here's another one. Maybe you have to make a difficult decision at work that might upset some people. You think about it carefully and finally say, I'm going to be honest with everyone and let the chips fall where they may. You've decided to do the right thing and accept any consequences. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this lesson and finding it helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us create more content for you every single day. Now let's keep going. Number 5. Right under your nose. This is an idiom. It means something is very close to you, but you didn't notice it. It was in an obvious place, but you couldn't see it. We use this when we're looking for something and it was there the whole time, very near to us. For example, you're searching everywhere in your house for your phone. You look in your bag, on the table, In your pockets, under the couch. Then your sister points and says, "It's right there on the counter. It was right under your nose the whole time. The phone was in plain sight, but you didn't see it." Here's another one. Let's say you're trying to figure out who ate your sandwich at work. You ask everyone in the office, and then you realize your coworker has crumbs on his shirt and sauce on his face. You laugh and say, "The answer was right under my nose. It was you." The evidence was obvious. You just didn't notice it at first. Number 6. Cold feet. This is an idiom. It means you suddenly feel nervous or scared about something you plan to do, and now you're not sure if you want to do it anymore. People often use this when talking about big decisions like getting married, changing jobs, or moving to a new place. For example, your friend is supposed to give a big presentation at work tomorrow in front of 50 people, but tonight she calls you worried and anxious. She says, "I'm getting cold feet about this presentation. I don't know if I can do it." She's feeling nervous and doubting herself. Here's another one. Imagine a couple is planning their wedding, and everything is ready. But a few days before the ceremony, the groom seems anxious and quiet. Someone might ask the bride, "Is he okay? Does he have cold feet?" They're asking if he's having second thoughts about getting married. Number 7. It's still up in the air. This is an idiom. It means something is not decided yet. The plans are uncertain and could change. Nothing is final or confirmed. We use this when we're waiting to make a decision, or when we don't have all the information yet. For example, your family wants to know if you're coming home for the holidays this year. You're not sure yet because of your work schedule. You tell them, "I want to come, but it's still up in the air. I need to check with my boss first." You haven't made a final decision. Here's another one. Maybe your company is thinking about opening a new office in another city. Your coworker asks if it's definitely happening. You reply, "It's still up in the air. They haven't made a final decision yet." The plan exists, but nothing is confirmed. Number 8. Don't beat around the bush. This is an idiom. It means to speak directly and get to the point. Don't waste time or avoid the main topic. If someone is beating around the bush, they're talking about other things instead of saying what they really mean. For example, you can tell your friend is trying to ask you for a favor, but they keep talking about the weather and other random things first. You finally say, "Just tell me what you need. Don't beat around the bush." You want them to ask directly instead of being indirect. Here's another one. Let's say you're in a meeting and someone keeps giving long explanations without answering the question. Your manager might say, "We don't have much time. Please don't beat around the bush. Just give us your answer." They want a clear, direct response. Number 9. Could you be more specific? This is a question. We ask this when someone gives us information that is too general or unclear. We need more details or a clearer explanation. It's a polite way to ask for better information so you can understand exactly what they mean. For example, your doctor tells you to eat healthier and exercise more. You're not sure what that means for you specifically, so you ask, "Could you be more specific? What foods should I eat and what exercises do you recommend?" You want clear advice instead of general suggestions. Here's another one. Imagine your boss tells you to improve your work performance. That's pretty vague. So you respond, "Thank you for the feedback. Could you be more specific about what I should improve?" You're asking for concrete examples so you know exactly what to work on. Number 10. I feel nauseous. This is a sentence we use to describe a physical feeling. Nauseous means you feel sick to your stomach, like you might vomit or throw up. Your stomach feels uncomfortable. People feel nauseous for many reasons, maybe from bad food, motion sickness, or illness. For example, you're on a boat and the water is very rough with big waves. The constant movement is making you feel sick. You tell your friend, "I need to sit down. I feel nauseous." The boat's motion is upsetting your stomach. Here's another one. Let's say you eat something that doesn't agree with you at lunch. Maybe old leftovers. A few hours later, you start feeling sick. You tell your coworker, "I think that food was bad. I feel nauseous now." You're describing that uncomfortable sick feeling in your stomach. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed learning these 10 common expressions that Americans use all the time. Remember, the best way to learn is to practice using them in your own conversations. Try to use at least one or two of these this week. If you found this helpful, please give this video a like. Share it with your friends who are learning English. Leave a comment telling me which expression was your favorite. And don't forget to subscribe because we post new videos every single day. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Keep practicing. Bye.